everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Samantha and this is Lifestyle Unlocked. Today I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update of my morning routine, what I've been doing since I did the big chop. I've got a video in which I explained a bit more about what was going on and why I did the big chop, and I'll leave a link to that on the screen. But if you watch that, you'll see that I've actually had a bit of more of an update because I decided to be brave and I chopped off most of the relaxed hair, and therefore it's a lot more even and it's mostly just my natural hair. I'll need to trim a bit more off obviously as time goes, but once lockdown is over, I'm hoping to go to a barber who'll do a nice proper job. So I've got type 4C hair, which is very dry, and therefore I follow the LCO method, which is liquid, cream, and oil. I tried the LOC, which is liquid, oil, and cream method, but I realized it didn't really work for me, so I decided to do the other way around. So the liquid I apply here is just warm water, and the reason I apply warm water is because I've got low porosity hair, and therefore the heat from the warm water will open up my cuticles and my hair is moisturized a lot better that way. Now the cream that I'm using is the Sulfur 8, the light formula in a blue tub, which is this one here. I prefer this one because it doesn't smell as much as the yellow one, and I'm using it as a cream, although it is mostly oil. It is practically oil, but it's what I'm using at the moment, and I have my reasons for that. Is because I want to try and treat my scalp, make sure that it's nice and clean and clear from any fungus and bacteria that might have been there when all that horrible mess was going on. Anyway, so what I do is just apply a little bit to the scalp as much as possible, but obviously because my hair is quite short at the moment, a lot of it is going to go onto my hair as well, but that's fine, I don't mind. So just try and part the hair as much as possible, which is a bit tricky obviously with short hair, but you do as best as you can. But anyway, so I just go all over the head and reasonably small sections, just so that I make sure that each and every inch of my scalp is covered. So this is how I do it. I have to say, it's quite therapeutic doing this, applying creams and oils to your hair. I don't know about you, but I do enjoy it. And what I do, as you can see, I make sure that I am applying around the edges as well, because I think quite often we tend to forget these areas. So I make sure that my edges are covered, and then I just massage my head, my scalp for a good long period. To try and massage my scalp as much as possible, because this does stimulate the scalp and it improves blood flow to the hair follicles, which will stimulate growth, and so it's also quite therapeutic. And I think you do need to focus on self-care and self-love, and massage is great, head massages are great, and I always find if I do this in the morning, I'm always ready for work. In the morning I'm in a much better frame of mind, and therefore I do treat myself a little bit. So once I've done that, the next thing I do then is to apply the oil, and I'm using this mixture of jojoba oil and almond oil. If you watch the video on the products that I'm using, I explain a bit more about that. And although it says 100% jojoba oil on the bottle, this one here, the brand that I'm using, actually is a mixture of jojoba oil and almond oil. So it's got 100% jojoba oil mixed with 100% almond oil. So I rub it on my hands for just a few seconds, just to warm up the oil as well, and then I just massage that all over my hair and really rub it in so that it goes into the hair shaft. And that's the reason why I like to use warm water and warm oil, because then that's going to open up the hair follicles and all the nutrients are going to go into the hair. So, and this step here looks like I'm just, just taking my time to really massage the scalp, as you can see. And when I'm massaging my scalp, I make sure that I'm using just the balls of my fingers and not my nails, because if you use your nails, it's going to scratch your scalp and cause little scratches or lacerations, and that's not going to be good. So I use just the balls of my fingers, and just go in circular motions as much as possible. And as you can see, I try to go all over the head. Every single inch of my scalp is massaged, and every bit of hair is massaged as well. And as I said, I really enjoy it. I started massaging my scalp, this much after watching some YouTube videos, and people swore that massaging the scalp, a lot of people in the Asian community do that, and that might be one of the reasons why their hair is beautiful and long and thick, because they tend to the scalp as well as the hair. Because I think you need to remember that your hair is coming out of scalp, which is skin, and therefore you need to take care of that skin as well. So, an update from the products that I've been using is that I've also started using Jamaican black castor oil around the edges. I also apply that to my eyebrows. As you can see, my eyebrows got ripped off when somebody was threading them, so I'm trying to grow them back. So I'm applying a little bit of the Jamaican black castor oil to my eyebrows as well. So I apply that, and then I just massage it a little bit more. And I'm focusing on the edges with the Jamaican black castor oil, but you can actually use this all over the head, if you want to. And what Jamaican black castor oil has got lots of nutrients in it, which nourish the hair and condition the hair, and condition the scalp as well. And apparently it helps stimulate the growth of thick, healthy, beautiful hair. And I've used Jamaican black castor oil lots of times when I had natural hair, and I did like it. It's a bit of a thick oil, but it's fine for my type of hair. Obviously you need to know what your hair likes. So I know that my hair is type 4C. It's quite thick. Although it's a bit fragile, it is quite thick, and it loves thick, oily, or thick oils like Jamaican black castor oil. So I'm sure you can see that I really enjoy massaging my hair. So I'm just going around the edges, because I think sometimes we do forget the edges quite a lot and focus on the main part of our hair, and I think that's a mistake. But I paying particular attention to my edges, because as you can see, I lost my edges when when my hair was falling out, because the edges tend to be the most fragile ones, because when we're tying up our hair and doing all sorts of things, that's the hair that's stretched the most. So I suppose it was fragile in any way, and all this relaxer chemicals just ripped them off. So that's what I did. And then what I do, because I prefer this. I know you don't have to comb your hair, but I do like combing my hair, just because then it kind of evens it out. And I also find that combing my hair helps to distribute all the oils and creams that I've applied throughout the hair a lot better than my hands will. And so I use I like to use very wide toothed combs. I generally don't use anything with small teeth or narrow teeth, so this is like the widest version of an afro comb, and then I just pat it down just to make it look a bit more even. Obviously, you know, this is now just styling, and you can do exactly what you want to do with your hair. But I had thoughts that I might have to wear a scarf, um, you know, going to work. But now that I've shaped my teeny weeny afro, I won't be doing that unless, you know, I just want to use it as a style. But otherwise, I'm quite happy to go to work like this and actually enjoying it. And it's quite liberating. And, you know, you do what you feel comfortable doing. And I'm quite comfortable going to work like this. And people just, you know, accept me for who I am and what my hair is like. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. So please subscribe to the channel, support your girl, and I'll see you next time. Take care.